Good morning, YouTube. We're gonna do pics from the past. Look at this. This was a tombstone or a grave I found on an island in the middle of whatever that lake is called. Lake Seminole. Isn't that crazy? Look at that nice pic. That's the island right there. See? Camp recovery. This is a medical camp. Was established on September 15th, 1820 by the Southeastern Army of the United States, headquarters at Fort Scott. It was used as a repatriation area for soldiers who had contracted malaria and diphtheria in the swamps environments of the fort. Soldiers considered the fort to be the deadliest military assignment in the country because of the numerous illnesses and the deaths there. The camp was located on a high ridge 3 miles southwest of Fort Scott. A 34-pound cannon marks the site of the camp and nearby cemetery for the soldiers who perished here. See? Camp recovery. This is Lake Seminole in the swampy area. That's me driving down an old dirt road. Look at that old truck. Isn't that cool? And once again, guys, please subscribe for the latest content. Yeah, that's at a place that's referred to as Pot Springs. Not far from the Blue Springs, Madison County. Did you guys see that green flash just now? Look at that gorgeous view of the river. Same place. It's the Stagecoach Road. In the 1800s, this track was a well-used road connecting the town of Columbus to the outside world. People traveled by stagecoach, covering wagon, horse-drawn carriages on the horseback and on foot. Work wagons creaked under the strain. Heavy loads baled cod and barrels of turnpike on their way to the ferry landing. Look at that creepy pic, old house out in the middle of the woods. Here's a pic from another angle. Look at that old house out there in the middle of the woods. And look at this, a fungus growing on a tree of some sorts. The tree was diseased. That's my old truck. Yep, old Chevy right there. That's my old truck. Look at that picture. You guys see that? That's how they used to get water back in the old days, from a simple pump coming out of the ground. Hand pump. Look at that picture out there in the woods at a spring. I can't remember the name offhand. Look at this, guys. This is a pic of me. Yep, there I am posing while I wear my Speedo. I know it's kind of dark, but that's what I have. Look at that old cemetery. That cemetery went back to the 1800s. Yeah, that was on the way to Manatee Springs, the road leading to it. That's just from a different angle. Look at that. Just one little house sitting in the middle of the field. Now look at this pic, guys. Isn't that cool? Pictures of the good old days painted onto a building. And look at that big old heavy truck. Look at that thing. Is like 6-wheel drive and 2,000 foot-pounds of torque and like 4 miles to the gallon. Probably about 500 horsepower. Crazy. Okay guys, that's gonna wrap it up for pics from the past. See you later.